for some reason, it does not pick up all of the pre-roll credits, even though I have the window tagged. It doesn't register that it is Coral Island running until it hits that one screen. So it starts out black, and I apologize, you guys. Alright. So we're doing this today. Let's see. Nope, that's not where I want to be. Maybe it's here? No, it's not there. Is it this one? I can never remember. Where they put my shit. I swear, every time I come in to do something on the back end of Twitch, every time the shit's moved. And it's really frustrating, Twitch, to deal with that. Terribly so. Because I don't know how to get to the thing that I'm trying to get to. Because I can never remember how to get to the thing. There it is. I found it, but not gonna let me edit it? Really? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. What the fuck ever. Alright. Okay. So it's Coral Island Day, you guys. We're going today instead of tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. I was just trying to figure out how to put tomorrow's stream like on hold for just tomorrow, but on the schedule. And I don't have time for that shit. So it's not right in front of my face, so whatever. So no stream tomorrow. We're gonna be busy. Well, let me say this. There's no scheduled stream tomorrow. I know there's a stream on the schedule, but if we do anything tomorrow, it depends on if I feel up to it, because I'm going to be cooking all day. It won't be till later in the evening. And if we do anything, we'll be working on our chicken ornament. If we do anything. I don't know yet. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Alrighty, so we just started summer. It's gonna get real damn confusing as we keep going. We're playing Coral Island Farming Sim, one of the newer ones out there. You can mine, you can make friends, you can dive, you can farm, you're cleaning up from an oil spill. The game is still in early access. So, There's a good number of things that are not fully implemented yet. So do keep that in mind when walking into this. They are still working on it as far as I'm aware. I've seen a couple little minor things that they've been doing in the background. They've added cloud sync saves. They've done a few bug fixes so far. So they haven't posted a date on when the next bigger update's gonna be. Probably because now that it's in early access, they probably feel like they can just do them. Now, this is complete assumption that they can do them a little bit more spaced out and have more content in it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I do know that the games take forever to load. For me, at least. Alright, so we had just entered summer. Oh wow, we have like no food. Okay. We also have like no bag space. Alrighty. Okay, we need to take that. Why do I have 13 sunflower seeds? I don't know. What were we doing? It's raining. Were we planting and we just like ran out of... I think we ran out of energy is what it was. Kind of what it seems like. Oh, that's where all the coffers came from. Okay. Came from us hoeing. Alright. So some stuff is starting to sprout up here. Alright, so this is way more slots than we need, technically. Okay, I do have one there. Alright, I don't know if we bought everything that we have access to. There's a chance that we ran out of money. Very good chance. Alright, let's see. Well, we can put that up there. You know what? We've got our recycling machines, so... let's go and make some more scrap. We can make... the wrong key. We can make one of those. Alright, so we can make a bee house. We don't have one of those yet. We made an extractor. This sprinkler only... Alright, so this sprinkler covers 8 tiles. 8 tiles. Didn't we get a thing here? I feel like... no, we mustn't have. Alright. Okay, so we got that going. I thought we had... oh, we have this one. Okay. So this covers 8 tiles, right? But... it's kind of a pain. So we would have to... figure out how to plant the things. So if that, we're gonna have to work out a new spacey space. So 1, 2. So that's like 3, right? So if I'm so that means if they, I'd have to see them together, I think, in order to work it out in my brain. So for the time being, I'm just gonna tuck you up there, and I'll stick the watercress in the box. What time is it? It's 7:50. We don't have any animals to worry about. We don't really have much food with us, but we kinda should probably head into the mine to need some ore. Excuse me. Because we have some things to make. More watercress. Oh, there's some more watercress. We kind of need to go to... Got a snail. We kind of need to go to the blacksmith's. But he is open for a good portion of the day. Hey Zorts, how's it going? How are the things and stuff? We've made it to level 25. Coffee. I want a tea.
I'm literally right here. Do you actually want tea?
Yeah, actually I do.
Okay, do you want your key lime tea or do you want...
Yeah, I want my lime tea.
Okay.
3 teaspoons.
Actual measure teaspoons?
No.
Or your little spoons?
No, the regular teaspoons out of the drawer that we eat with, the small spoons.
The small spoons?
Yeah.
3 of those of sugar.
Yeah. Sorry, we have a whole spoon system. There's a measured teaspoon. There's the big... There's a tablespoon, and then there's like the eat with tablespoon and the eat with teaspoon. And then I have a couple of mugs that came with these little tiny ceramic spoons. It's a bad day, dad stuff, brain going fucking into misery mode, but just had a talk event session with your sister, so you're feeling much better. Well, that's good. I mean, hang in there. It's gonna be tough. Especially with that. Because, you know, you've got all of that, but at least you've got your sister. You guys are in this together. So don't feel like you have to shoulder everything alone. Slime goop. Oh, do we not have a way down? We don't have a way down. Okay. For some reason I thought we did. Because I'm silly. You guys doing anything tomorrow? You working? Some people work. Like some businesses, they don't give a flying fuck. Some businesses are in motion 24/7. There's no rest for the wicked at the casino. Small dinner. Just me, her, and Dad. Alright, well that's something. Who's cooking? Your sister? Or you? And some guys cook, so I'm just asking. You never- Oh shit! Oh shit! That's a lot of spiders. Oh, Okay, they didn't all come for me at once, which is what I was afraid of. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh fuck. I have not, like, passed out yet in this game, so I don't know what the fuck happens. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. It wouldn't be so bad if he'd stop throwing the pink shit at me. Damn. Let's eat our one of our 2 sets of nuts here. Your sister, she's making lasagna to help with turkey this year. I've joked in the past with my... Thank you.
Give it a couple minutes.
Okay, I've joked in the past with my mom, because Russell and I don't have the money to pay for everything for the holiday meals. I had said to her, if you don't have the money to buy the shit for the holiday meal, it's gonna be a very pizza Thanksgiving, because that's our budget right now. Oh, did the person get back to you?
No.
Tired of waiting on them?
Yeah, I set myself away at this one month for a while anyhow.
Okay. Yeah, I told you her... Oh, that's not who I thought you were talking to. Oh, you have to do it now?
He's ripping his hair out there.
Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna trim it short.
We thought we got the fleas under control, and then it got warm again. Oh, so yeah, like I told my mom, if you're not buying the shit for Thanksgiving dinner, then we're having pizza. Like, that's just the way it's gonna be. And she's like, well, we have to have turkey. It's Thanksgiving. I was like, well, if we don't have the money to buy the turkey, then fuck it. And it's a lot, and, you know, with everything else going on. Like, Russell and I don't... Like, we enjoy the big meals, but it's a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of work. And as it is, like, if it was just him and I, we might try to get, like, a small turkey breast. But since we're cooking for them, mostly, it's a bit of a different story. Okay, I was gonna say, where's my way down? Damn it. But I'm gonna be exhausted tomorrow. I had big plans this week. Big plans. I was gonna work on getting up steadily earlier every day, and yeah, that shit didn't end up happening. I got up early yesterday for me. I was so proud of myself. I was awake at just before 2 in the afternoon. I was like, yeah, and I was gonna go to bed early last night, and then things and stuff happened, and those plans just fell by the wayside, so I'm just gonna be one exhausted muffin tomorrow. I was gonna try to get done as much as I could today, but a lot of what we have to deal with isn't stuff we can do ahead of time. Because the one pie gets weird if it sits too long, and if I make it now, it won't survive until tomorrow, because somebody will be into it. And then once one person gets into it, everybody's going to be into it, and...
I can control myself for one day.
My mom's going to see it done, and she's going to be like, oh, pie.
I doubt it.
Alright, I think I'm going to eat this hibiscus, because... Have we gotten anything?
No, relax.
We've gotten 12 ore.
You did notice it actually rained, right?
Oh, I hear it now that you say that.
Yep.
Well, it was coming.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was going to be here till...
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to start tomorrow, but I didn't look at the weather when I got up either, so I guess something changed. We had big plans for today, too. One of the cats got into the bag of, or found the bag of Christmas ornaments that we had for the tree. Some of them were very old, like thumbprints and photos from me, like 1st and 2nd grade on them, you know, the handmade shit that they would have you do in school and stuff. And peed in it because he was mad that he was in the bedroom. So we lost a bunch of ornaments. So my mom replaced some of them. And some of them were like wooden snowflakes for the tree, except I had to paint them. So I've spent the past like 3 days priming these wooden snowflakes with gesso and then covering them in glitter. And oh my god, there's glitter everywhere. Everywhere. And I just sent Russell off to put the string on them so we can hang them. He's like, I'm following your glitter trail through the house. And I was like, oh god. Everywhere. Oh, we're not gonna... Oh, we still have... Oh, fuck this. We still have 2 more. We don't have enough food on us. Just don't have enough food. We're at 53 energy points right now. That's not gonna get us very far. Alright, let's go back to the blacksmiths before they close for the day. At least rummaging through trash cans doesn't take any energy. Yay. We can't catch any bugs though, because that does take energy. My boy Pablo! What up, G? P? I guess we'll call you P. Okay, but I was trying to interact with your shop though. A harpoon. A green mask. Trash. And silver cup. Oh, do we have a gift? Do we have anything that we can gift while we're here? I mean, you guys are blacksmiths. I don't know if you really want fire agate. The boys like rocks. What about some watercrest? Does anybody want some watercrest? You never know. Sometimes these guys are like, oh, thank you. That's solid. Cool. I don't know why you had little music notes coming out of your head, but alright. Appreciate that. Thanks. Cool, cool. Gotta work on our friendships. There's a lot of people to befriend here. So yeah, so we're going today. Don't get used to Wednesday streams. They're not coming back for the foreseeable future. It depends on our friend's class schedule for the next semester, because I know they kind of fucked him over with his class schedule. So between class schedule and work schedule, I don't know what time's gonna be available for him and Russell to do stuff together, as it is their D&D games in question already. So because they were co-running a game together, or they were taking turns switching off who was running it, and they've switched to one of the other group members was interested in learning, oh, what the fuck was it? I want to say, I try to be a good wife and try to remember shit. And I've played a tiny bit of D&D, I just suck. And my nerves get the better of me, and then I can't handle it anymore. But, oh, what the fuck was it? I want to say the one group member suggested that they learn Cyberpunk Red? I feel like that's correct. It may not be. I think that's a thing. If my shit memory is recalling correctly. Don't quote me on that. Oh god, I hope that was the right thing. Why can't I go that way? Oh, because there's stairs there. Go up the stairs. Oh, it's a festival area. Okay. I can't go that way. So they're gonna be... Would you like a flower? This is delicious. Okay. I guess you can eat hibiscuses? Maybe? I really wanted that bug, but I also don't want to pass out in the middle of town. Socket and pan. Trash can. Actual trash. Okay. Oh, you know what? We need to go to the winery. The winery sometimes has some stuff. Oh, you know what? We need to go to the museum, actually. See if we have anything to turn in. We might. So, yeah, it depends on what their class, on what his class schedule looks like, because I try to give the boys some guy time to do whatever game or show is at the moment that they're doing. Which is why we moved off of Wednesday to begin with, and then he got loaded down with all kinds of homework. So they don't get to do as much on Wednesday as they were originally hoping. So, I mean, if schedule has to change again, it has to change again, but it probably won't be. We'll see what happens, really. Oh, I need that. I think it would be faster to just teleport back. You know, I never dig through your trash. What do you have in here? Just trash. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, we're gonna be cooking tomorrow. So I was like, well, I don't want to totally skip out on a stream if we can help it. So here we are. So, well, this game's pretty cute. I've entered year 2 in my off-stream game. You definitely get more seeds and stuff unlocked as you get the town rank up. They keep telling me that I can get fruit trees from Sam, but Sam doesn't have any. So I don't know if they're just not implemented yet or what that's about. I don't know. Eventually, I'm hoping to figure that mystery out. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We've got some more rock. Oh, really? Okay. Got some goop. Some trash, some wood. Alright, I'm gonna move you. Because I feel like we should. Alright, let me see. What's in this box? That's sort of food. Gonna keep these 2. Alright, we kind of need some money, so we're gonna sell that guy. Alright. Let me come and retrieve my scrap. And we'll tuck that up there. Let me grab another 40 trash. Because we might as well let the machine do some work for us. Oh shit, I forgot to take the tea bag out. Damn it. Well, that's gonna be some really strong tea. And husband, I don't have anywhere to put this. So we found key lime tea. That's not bad. On Amazon from this like kind of fancy company. I don't know the name of it offhand. Lost something? It comes in this like fancy ass like balsa wood box. I'm just like, oh, aren't we fancy? How to be a farmer. Coral shopping. An oven. With an oven, you can bake cookies, pumpkin pies, and lots more. Savory treats are your taste. Try a risotto. Available now at Socket and Pan for 3,000 squiggles. I do not think this price is right. I think there are some typos on the prices from Socket and Pan. Because I've gone there in my off-stream game, I have the kitchen. Because you can't buy that stuff unless you get the kitchen. And, I had 3,000 squiggles. And I went there. The squiggles are the coins. I just call them squiggles because they've got the little coral symbol on them. And I like calling them squiggles. It's fun. So I went there to buy it. And it's like, you don't have enough money. And I'm like, you said it was 3,000 squiggles. I have like 3,100 squiggles. Therefore, I have enough money. And they're like, nope, you don't. And I was like, what? So it was... I don't think those prices are right. Somewhere in the coding. I don't know if in the coding it thinks it's supposed to be more than 3 or I don't know. So it's not this key lime tea isn't as strong or isn't as flavorful as the stuff I was getting from Kermit's. However, Kermit's website doesn't have the tea for sale. And I don't know why. I don't know if they've stopped carrying it or if it's just not something that they're doing mail order on. A lot of their stuff you can get, a lot of their stuff in store you can get off their website. But for some reason, they didn't have the tea and they didn't have the coffee. And I was like, oh, why not? So, I was deeply saddened by this. I'm very confused because Kermit's is a long way from here. A good long ass way from here. I'm gonna have to go shake some trees. See if we can get any nuts to fall. So this is like a close second, or seeds really. So I mean, this is a decent substitute, but I still definitely prefer the key lime tea from Kermit's. Kermit's of Key West. But the odds of us ever getting back there anytime soon, not bloody likely. Because we've just got so much... There's no money to. There's no money for vacation. Right now we're more worried about getting bills paid and keeping food in the house. So maybe someday we'll get back there, but for now, that's just not happening. The last I heard, the mother-in-law and sister, her sister, not my sister, her sister, Russell's aunt, had made it to New Orleans, and that's the last we've heard anything from them that I'm aware of. Don't know where they are now. Don't know if they're planning on coming back anytime soon. Oh, right. I started to say. Completely forgot. 3 times I was starting to say it. So, we wanted to go digging through our shed out back to pull out the rest of our Christmas decorations, the stuff that gets plugged in outside. Because the next few days we're gonna be all rainy and shit. And, I know Russell doesn't like digging through the shed when it's raining because we have to pull stuff out to get to other stuff, and because it's kind of Tetris stacked in there. And I thought he was gonna do it before I woke up, and when I got up I was like, did you do this, this, and this? He goes, no, not yet. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, it's gonna rain tomorrow, so we're gonna do that. He's like, yeah. So, oh Jesus, we're like almost out of energy already. We might have to eat some of our forageables. And he went out to go do that while I was working on something else. I was working on our pizza dough for dinner. And he comes back in, he goes, who are you talking to? I said, myself. The dough came out funny. I had to redo the dough. So that's why I was started a little bit later. I was gonna start around 3:30, but we had to redo the dough. Something happened. I think too much flour got portioned out. It was not the right density at all. And he's like, hey, come look at the flamingos. We might have to hand wash them. And I'm like, eh? What do you mean hand wash the flamingos? They're outdoor things. I've got these 2 light up flamingos, but they're fuzzy. I had gotten them from Walmart one year. And they amused me greatly, so I'm like, yeah. And the one's head's kind of dirty, but I think that was just from outside wear and tear. So I was like, oh. He's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I don't know. I was like, it's just gonna get dirty again, right? This is gonna be outside. So maybe the rain will wash it? I mean, I don't know. So I think my thought process behind it right now is we're gonna put it up in a couple of days because of something else that I'm about to tell you that happened next. I think we'll put it up and we'll see what it looks like when it lights up, and if the dirt smudges are too noticeable when it's lit up, then I'll probably have to just scrub it down with some soapy paper towels or something. But we'll see. But he goes, so yeah, that's gonna have to wait till like Friday or maybe Monday when the rain stops till I can put it up. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, so there had been some hornets on the roof of the shed. And I'm like, uh-huh. Because he took the can of hornet spray with him. He goes, and they were like starting to build like a mud nest on the roof. And I was like, okay. He goes, well, when I went back there, the nest was gone. And I was like, okay. And he goes, and they're all inside the shed. And I'm like, oh no. And he's like, they're moving really slow and sluggishly. So he's like, I don't know what's up with them. It's kind of weird. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I was like, well, spray them. We don't want them waking up. Just spray them and be done with it. And he's like, yeah, but I think some of them are in our containers that we need to open. And I don't have proper gloves right now to be digging through there so I don't get stung. So, he needs to get... Oh, nice. So, now he needs to get a pair of work gloves to replace his other work gloves that died. and before he can go in there and fuck about. So we might have to wait till sometime this week and hope it gets cold again so that they stay sluggish. Cause I don't want them fuckers becoming a problem any more than they already are. So I'm like, wonderful. Wonderful. Cause Russell thinks they're in the container that the rest of our outdoor decorations are in. Like our wreaths to hang up outside and the three-way plug adapter, or the three-way outlet adapter that we had to plug the flamingos into is in one of those boxes, and I'm like, oh shit. So I guess another reason why we shouldn't be spraying hornet spray everywhere, but I'm just like, are you kidding me? Really? So like, why the fuck not? So yeah, we've got that going on. There's always fucking something, I'm telling you. No, come back here. I have a flower. Okay, so that's Erica. She's Frank's wife, I believe, and Frank runs the inn for fish and sips. But we can't afford that shit, so we can't afford to go to fish and sips. There's Frank, he must be off today. Or something. Oh, give me that. You know what? We could give Frank a flower. Hey Frank, would you like a flower? I'll give you the cosmos. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. There's Raj. He runs the coffee place. A lot of them say, oh, would you look at that? So I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I can't figure out if you're happy about this or not. You didn't write out, like, you weren't right out of the gate mad about it, so maybe it's okay. Maybe. Alright, let's see. What do we got up here? Anything? Oh, another purple guy. Let's see. I'm gonna rummage through your trash because that's just, you know, that's fine. That's totally fine and normal. Sure. Oh, I want to capture that bug, but he's long gone now. But, don't have that much energy left. Oh, hey, bug lady. Oh, would you look at that? What a nice surprise. Okay, well, you do whatever you want with that. It's Alice. She's one of the people that runs the inn. No. I caught you. Oh, a striped garden caterpillar. Oh. That's fancy. We need to take that to the inn, or to the museum, excuse me. So there's kind of like 2 community centers. No, I shouldn't say that. So there's sort of a community center, and then there's a museum, and there's a library that's separate. So, it definitely feels very Stardew Valley, but not at the same time. Like, it's kind of feels like Stardew Valley on steroids. So, because there's a lot more people. There's Alice. Lots of people just stand around outside reading. A Gulf Fritali? Fritillary. Fritillary? Is that it? I can't pronounce shit, y'all. I'm fucking dyslexic. I try. I think I put those letters in the right order in my brain. I don't know. Some days it's just fuck it. Some days my brain's just like, nope, I'm out. Good luck, bitch. So, at least that's what it feels like. Oh, God. Oh! An ornate coffer. Fancy. Mirexus, Sunrise Venus. We can't capture the crabs, though. I've tried. They just bury. So that's kind of sad, but okay. But yeah, so there's those altar things, right? That we've been running up and checking at the temple and putting stuff in. That's kind of like the equivalent of Stardew Valley's community center, but then, you know, they have a library that's in Town Hall. Like, they have an actual community center. So, like, this is like a community meetup. This is gonna be apparently a pet adoption center. Sometimes you see some of them in here cleaning, like cleaning litter boxes and whatnot. And there's spaces up here to hold animals and supplies, but there's no animals in yet. And when you click on the front desk, it says coming in like 1.0 or some shit. This is the actual library where you can donate the damaged books that you find. This is the judge's office, I think. And this is like the actual town hall building, and this is where you can see what your current town rating is. So we're at E, but we're almost, not quite. We're almost halfway to D. And you have to hit C before the seeds that you need for the winter bundle unlock, but those seeds for the winter bundle, you can only grow them in fall. I guess unless you have the greenhouse, but that unlocks the greenhouse. So, you know. We need to get digging up the beach to find stuff in. Now this is the museum, which is a separate building, and this museum gets bigger. Oh, we needed both of those. Nice. And this expands based off of quests and like how much stuff you turn in. Traffic's gotten really loud all of a sudden. I apologize. Okay, so we need 2 more things to turn in here. And they don't have all of the skill tiers in yet, so right now you're gonna hit a point where you've got more points than things that you can put points into. So do be aware of that. Like I said, it is early access still. But it's a cute little game so far. And I'm kind of just chilling and enjoying it. Oh, I didn't get anything out of that. So I have started to, like, never really did it in Stardew. Probably because I didn't have the statue that made stuff, like, stop decaying, so I got mad about that. So, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time decorating the farm and, like, doing elaborate layouts and stuff, because then I was just gonna have to constantly be fixing the shit. And, that frustrates me, so I was like, yeah, no. But here, that doesn't seem to be a thing as far as I've been able to tell. So, my brain just fucking stopped. So, I've been working on, trying to figure out, like, pretty layouts and stuff so far. That one has a star on it. Everything okay?
Yeah. Just, handing off your glitter, sending it back to sender.
Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. That's not how glitter works, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
You're glitterified now. Aww,
yeah, trust me, my
husband.
legs are sparkly because I was sitting cross-legged when I was working on it.
Like, you can try to shake some of it off and brush some of it off,
no, it didn't
but
work.
it doesn't always. I probably should have told you to put pants on.
Well. Now I'm shimmery and sparkly.
That's why there's a trail of glitter into the bathroom. It's everywhere. It's just straight up everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna hold on, and I'm holding on to these for a reason. Probably not a good reason, but a reason nonetheless. I thought you weren't spraying in there because the ground was so wet.
I'm spraying slightly on the big leaves. That's why I put them back in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just spraying a little bit on there to help keep the humidity up.
But if the ground is so wet, shouldn't that keep the humidity up? Or do you?
I'm just making sure.
Or do you need to, like, get in there and just keep aerating?
I would probably have to air it out. Okay, so.
Sorry, crab tank issues. We lost a crab. He was in there cleaning yesterday, and we realized that, we have 4 crabs. We haven't seen 2 of them in what feels like forever. So, he went investigating, and he found the remains of a dead crab. So we've lost 1, but he found the 3rd one because we'd only been seeing 2 lately. 2 definitely molted and survived their molt, so we were like, yay! Awesome. And then 2 didn't survive their molt. No, 1 didn't survive their molt. I'm sorry. So we have 3 right now. So, not great, but, something, I guess. I guess we should have went fishing when we were up there. So, we got that. Oh, fishy time. It's probably gonna be another shrimp, because that seems to be what we get the most on the farm. And shrimp seems to be a year-round fish. I'm doing this here because I don't know how much energy this is gonna take. A crayfish. Oh. Okay, that bumped us into the red, so we should probably not do that. However, I don't know if we've turned in a crayfish to the museum. And it doesn't take any energy to run down there, so oddly enough. Let's see. This doorway I have so much trouble with. I never hit that right. I mean, I do sometimes, and then I'll just... Okay, we have turned you in. Alright, that's fine. So, like, this is... So they have fish tanks, so when you turn fish in... Like, you need... Oh, there's the crayfish. So, like, when you turn the fish in, it's not actually dead or something. They put it in the tanks as, like, living displays. So that's, like, the freshwater side, and then this is, like, the saltwater side. So, like, all of the fish that we've caught for the first time that we've turned in are swimming through the tanks, and this is, like, all of our artifacty things. Whether it's gemstones or, like, ancient civilization artifacts and stuff. And this back here is, you know, closed. And then this is like the office for the museum. But it's gonna get bigger as time goes on. And we just need 2 more things, apparently, before that will happen. Small child. I have nothing for the small child right now. So we will take this down here. Now I will say there is one big difference between this and Stardew Valley where using your scythe does actually cost energy. So you can't just like putz around collecting fiber till you feel like going to bed, because that does take energy. It is getting chilly in here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Pretty sure it's getting colder outside too.
You can have like 3 if you want.
Oh, thank you. I will do so after I check my hands for glitter.
I'm sure we're going to be eating it later anyway.
It doesn't mean I have to encourage it.
Alright, so. Oh, it's raining again. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so let's put our scrap in there. We might head back into the mine then. I'm gonna put my sprinkler in there for now. We don't really have, I mean, we've got a little bit of bread, but not very much. Alright, well, let's just check on things. Got all of our scary crows. Alright, so let's wander down there. I mean, we've got the fast travel point, but maybe we'll see some things that we can eat while we're down in there. What the heck? Okay. Oh, there's some water crust. Alright, we need to go this way. Actually, let me check our inventory. Give me that. I'd rather eat the water crust than the Cosmo, because the Cosmo's not gonna do a whole hell of a lot for us. Oh, there's another water crust. Sweet. Another hibiscus. Oh, and there's another hibiscus. Nice. Oh, let's see what Concerned Monkey has to say. He's got eggplant seeds for sale. A piggy bank. Now, I think this is a typo, because it says Art Deco wall, but it says floors, but it says wallpaper for 1 room. I think the floors is maybe a bug? Maybe. She didn't turn the oven on, right? She saw my note?
Nope. No oven first today.
Okay. I have the pizza dough chilling in the oven with a with like a cheesecloth type fabric over the top of it, letting it rise, and I didn't want her turning the oven on thinking nothing was sitting in there, and you know, us losing our dinner, so that wouldn't be fun. Alright. Oh, we got some more. Like, we still have to upgrade our tools, but that takes money. And it does take more money. I'm just seeing if we have any more ore on this level. It does take more money depending on the level of the upgrade. So like the bronze upgrade is gonna be I think 2,000 squiggles. And then, oh shit. And then, I wish I could make a torch. I don't know how to yet. If that's even gonna be a thing. It's so dark down here. It's this dark for me too, I promise. So, sorry, my brain. Come on, brain. Roll it back around. I'm trying. So yeah, the bronze tools, as far as I can remember, at least as far as the pick is concerned, like the first one is 2,000, then I think the silver upgrade is, I want to say 5,000? Oh, I found a bronze vein. Nice. Oh, and a geode. Sweet. And I think I remember that... Oh, for fuck's sake, what's with all the fucking spiders? I think that's the same for the pick and the axe. Oh, what's that? Spider fur. Okay. And you can see that the placeholder is in for the spider fur. So sometimes you'll see the little teal cyan squiggle circle bubble pop up. That seems to be a placeholder for loot drops. Look, ho! Meh. You came for me. That time. Damn it. I'm still trying to find a way down. So that rock dynamo is something that we put points in earlier, where like a nearby rock has a chance of disintegrating without hitting it. We also put points in double ore, I believe. Doesn't always happen. I was finding in my off-stream game double ore happening a fair bit in the water mine, or the water shaft of the mine. There's different shafts. Right now we're in the earth shaft. You have to get to the bottom of this one before the water shaft will be accessible. And there's at least 2 more branches. But those do not seem to be accessible yet. From what I could tell when I was looking things up. It's hard to get information when you look up right now because it is still in early access, so some info is from the alpha testing. The people that backed high enough got into alpha. So when I was trying to look up some things, they were like, oh yeah, you know, this is available and this is available and oh, this is really cool up here, and other people are like, well wait, how do you get up there? I can't get up there. And then they're like, oh, that was an alpha. It's not implemented yet. And I'm like, if you guys could like tag your comments of in alpha testing, that would be fucking awesome. Because right now, it's a little confusing when trying to look stuff up. Are we never getting off this level? Are we doomed to be here forever? Wait, did the way down open up and I just missed it? I don't think I did. We're gonna have to eat some of our water crust though. Alright. So So yeah, I was working on those damn snowflakes yesterday from like 2 in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon, till like 8 o'clock last night. By the time I finally finished, my back was pissed, my neck was pissed. I was just like, I just want to be done. I'm just done. I don't want to do this anymore. So, oh, another geode. Nice. Wait to get those to the blacksmith and open those up. Like, seriously, did a way down open up and I just ignored it? No, it doesn't look like it. Watercress stat. Oh, I'm gonna have to eat that too. Depending on our energy level when we get out of here, we might pop by the hot spring, because I keep forgetting... Not the hot spring, the bathhouse. I keep forgetting that that's... Oh, really? That, that's a thing. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna... One of these days we'll get through that 5 set of levels. I'm sure. But, I wanna... have more food with me before we try to push for that. What is this? A whelk. What? What is this? A catchable ocean critter. I've never seen that in my other game that I remember. I don't remember getting that. It's like one of those things that live in the shells that we find on the beach. Let's do the coffer first. Oh. Silver kelp. We'll need it for some things. Fire agate. A jasper. And a granite. Okay. So apparently talking to these guys can also raise your friendship points with them. So even if you don't have any gifts to give them, or can't gift them anymore for like the week or something. Oh, we got a decent amount of you can only gift them twice a week. So that's similar to Stardew Valley. But when you talk to them, you also can see like where their heart rating is. So like right there. So that's cool. I guess we can talk to you for a minute. Upgrading a tool? No, not right now. The rain makes for some relaxing white noise in the background, don't you think? Well, I mean, considering my job's outside, it's really more of an annoyance than anything, but okay. Alright. Let's do something. Let's go to... Damn it, too slow. Let's go to the museum. The interact button was there briefly. Come on. There we go. Sometimes I just cannot hit that doorway right. Oh, the jasper. Oh, now see, that would look like it was grayed out to me. Okay. Those are our two things, I think. It is. Here comes Scotty boy. Scott runs the museum. Hey Nisey, what are you up to? I'm not sure. What am I doing again? That sounds about right. I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I here? Well, since you're in front of the donation box, it looks like you're donating an item. Let me take a look. Yep, another great item from the lovely Nisey. Are you flirting with me? Hey, wait a minute. I think this is the last item we need. You've donated enough items for us to get the Kickstarter campaign started. Oh no, I have so many people to call. I have to contact Macy and Millie, and I gotta talk to Lily, and should I talk to the mayor too? Oh, and I have to clean the museum, and who's the best at cleaning? Not me for sure. And then I... Well, let's go with this one. I also want to run around like that. What? Oh, when did I start running around? Let's not do that. Oh, I want to run around. Let's take a few deep breaths and calm down. You're the one that needs to calm down, fucker. I'm just standing here. Maybe you should go talk to Ben. He likes to meditate. Looks like Charles's meditation lesson is pretty useful after all. Who is Charles? We've never met anybody named Charles. I don't know what Charles he's referring to. Hang on, I got my eyes all funky. Hold on 1 second. I don't know who this Charles is that he's talking about. I don't know if I missed something or if he's referencing a character we just never met yet. I don't know. So, as you can probably tell, I have a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna get right on that. I need to talk to everyone involved and get the wheels rolling. We've got most of the necessary things sorted out, but the pictures from Macy will take at least a day, I think, maybe more. You know what, why don't I just send you a mail when we're ready to launch the campaign? I'm sure you're busy with other things and I've already taken a lot of your time. So many things to do. Once again, thanks, CC. Okay, so he's gonna... I don't know why I need to be there, because all he does is, he doesn't do anything, like, major for it. It's weird. Okay, claim reward, 150 squiggles! Considering how much the shit's worth that I just gave you, that seems rather inadequate, but okay. You bet. Oh, hey, Kem, I don't know what her name is. I call her Kem. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Sham? Shem? Keem? Shyam? I don't know how you pronounce this. And I feel bad, because I don't want to call her the wrong name. Like, at the moment I'm about to just nickname her Sports Girl because she's always at the volleyball court on the beach, so... Oh right, we were gonna... Well, do we need to go to the hot spring? We probably should go to the hot... Or not the hot spring, the bathhouse. Let's just see if the bathhouse is functioning. Because I don't know if I've showed you guys that. I'm starting to learn where everything is, though. What is this? Another whelk. Okay. It's whelk season, I guess? Oh, ran right by that one. That one blended in super well. Alright, so it's gonna be... That's the observatory. See, they call it the hot springs. Okay, I guess that's that way, but this is the bathhouse. Soldier beetle. I think we've turned one of those in already. Okay. So, there's not a whole lot that you can interact with in here, but you can interact with this. And then that puts you actually in the hot spring, so kind of like the bathhouse from Stardew Valley. I see a panda playing a flute. But I can't get to the panda playing the flute. But I see him. Fascinating. The panda has chopsticks in its hair. Fur. He also has a top knot. Or a hat. That would seem kind of uncomfortable. Yes? Don't know. Alright, so we're just gonna take up some energy here. So it's hard to see because of the background. I'm trying to get it over something that we can see there. Okay, so we've got our energy bubbles here. And we've got this coming up here. And then we might go and try to do some farm things. Let's see, 2:30, that should be good enough in the afternoon. Alright, we have to click the thingy to get back out. Alright, so we'll go back to the house. I mean, obviously the sprinkler situation isn't going to be resolved for this planting season. But sorry, I was a little lost as to where I was at that moment. I was like, wait. I thought we had passed the road here. Alright. That away. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. You can get sold. All of that. Put you away. I'm just gonna tuck you in there for the moment. Alright. Flowers, because we're gonna need those for the honey things. Alright. So we have an extractor. We have a kiln. And I don't know why did we make the kiln? I don't remember. I think I needed glass. We have a furnace. Right, so the compost bin, I don't really use fertilizer that much. The fertilizer right now for me is really only worth it, I think, on the plants that keep reproducing throughout the season. Because when you put it on your seeds, if it's a one and done plant where, like, say the turnips, for instance, from spring, where when you planted them and then you picked them, that set of ground didn't stay fertilized for the season. You had to re-fertilize it. And with those having such a fast grow time of 4 days, it didn't quite seem worth the effort to me personally. So I'm probably not gonna bother with the composty bin. Because we can make fertilizer itself through other means. I mean, that probably just lets you make it faster, maybe. I don't know. So we have the furnace. The bee house, that's 50 wood and 15 bronze ore. We have the kiln. We don't have the mason jar yet. That's 10 glass and 25 wood. The keg. Oh wait, didn't we put a tapper on a tree? We need to go find that tree. silver. We haven't been in the silver mine yet, so we can't make that yet. And I don't have the money to buy the silver bar from, well, I don't think I do. We'll have to see how much silver bars are the next time we're at the blacksmith. But for right now, let's make a bee house and a mason jar. So that is 25 wood. So we need 75 wood, 15 bronze, and 10 glass. I'm not going to remember this. Wood. We need to get more wood. Oh, we have just 10 glass. Is that it? Alright, so there's our bee house. And there's our mason jar. What do we need for the sprinklers again? Silver kelp, bronze kelp, and scrap. I'm surprised that doesn't require ore, to be perfectly honest. Well, we can make 2 more sprinklers. Potentially. Okay. Sorry. Thoughts are swirling. Can I put you here? And I'll put you there. And then come over here. And we'll work on making some hibiscus honey. Yeah, I just happened to realize, didn't we put a tapper down? Completely forgot all about it. We did. But it's like something's supposed to happen with it. I don't know. Alright, well I guess we'll cut down some trees. So we need to finish cleaning this area up. And maybe we'll get some seeds while we're at it. Oh, there's some scrap. You're like, I don't know what exactly. I don't know if the tappers are even working right now. Because nothing I've seen so far talks about needing, syrup or anything. I don't know what it's supposed to be collecting. Put it that way. Like, I know what they do in Stardew Valley, obviously. But here, I'll know. Like, is it gonna give me, like, maple syrup? Are we just collecting resin? How long does it take for something to happen here? It's a grand mystery. At least for me. There might be other people that know what the heck's gonna happen there, but I have not figured it out yet. I haven't bothered looking it up at this point. I might look it up at some point, but right now, I'm just kind of in a let's wait and see mode. See what happens. Oh, so I found my controller, right? So that we could, you know, have some Katamari fun during the podcast break. Because during podcast break, for the month of December, I try, no, it won't be the full month of December, but I try to squeeze in a couple Saturday streams where I can. Because that's the main reason why we don't stream on Saturday afternoon, is because podcast duties. Because I'm always doing something in some way, shape, or form, whether I'm co-hosting or I'm doing behind the scenes stuff, and it's a lot. Like, the whole day takes that up for me. So I just don't schedule anything else around it. And I was like, oh, we can do Katamari. And then we found the controller because it was missing, and then we realized the breakaway adapter or plug or whatever it is that has the USB connection to the controller is missing off of mine. Russell has one on his, so I might be able to borrow his for that. So, oh! Energy! Danger! Danger! So, well, we might hit up some Katamari. I also found, well, Russell found it, our copy of Viva Pinata. So we could hit up some old school Viva Pinata, too. I haven't played that in fucking forever. So we could make our Pinata garden. That kind of sounds like fun. So that's also an option. And that's a pretty chill game that you can just, you know, pick up and put down and whatever. So that is also an option of things that we can do. Now, the podcast's last show of the year is going to be on December 10th. And I think the first show of 2023 is going to be January... I want to say it's 7th. I could be wrong about that. Oh, we've gained relationship points with Raphael and Scott. Should really be friendship points, but I still haven't figured out if you can actually marry anybody yet, or how that works. I'm still working on friendship points with people in my other game. Uh-oh. What was that? Something watered your farm last night. What? Now, I used to think that when we got the ordinary scarecrow unlocked, I was like, oh, that probably feels like it's a little bit fancier when you look at it. So I was like, that's probably gonna cover more tiles than our recycled one. So that says it discourages birds from disturbing crops, works to a radius of 8 tiles. But when I came down here and looked at our recycled one, it also does 8 tiles. And you know what? I kind of like the makeshift scarecrow better. It feels more scarecrowy to me and scarier than this. Like, if I was a bird, I'd be like, what the fuck ever, I'm just gonna sit on its hat. But, you know, this thing, I'd be like, that looks kind of suspicious there, yo. I don't know if I want to mess with that. So, I mean, I don't know. This just seems cuter to me for some reason. So does this say, collect sap from a tree can be put on fruit trees? Oh, cannot be put on fruit trees. So, it doesn't say how long it takes to collect sap. And I don't think we have to put anything in the bucket to interact with it. Like the honey house, this sucker doesn't make honey on its own. You have to put the thing that you want the honey made from in the house. That's how that works. Well, something watered one plot of things. Not even a full plot either, only part of it. don't know what that was about. Curious. I really don't know what did that. I'm not being weird, I just... Maybe it was the goddess? Whose, temple we're taking offerings to? Or maybe it was that dude, the dude that we were talking to with the little tiki mask? Tiki dude? I don't remember his name. It escapes me right now. But, we haven't seen him in quite a while. Don't know when we'll be seeing him again. Because I'm in, like, year 2 spring on the other game. I haven't come across him, so they just might not have the rest of his interactions done. Oh, so Steam's having an autumn sale? It feels kind of late for an autumn sale, but I guess technically winter hasn't started yet. So don't forget to check your wish lists on Steam. I had a couple things show up on sale. They weren't like, oh my god, I gotta get that sale prices, but there were a few things on sale. I had seen a Garden Simulator was on sale, and I was like, ooh. It wasn't that much of a sale price, though, because Garden Sim is pretty cheap to begin with. It's normally like 15 bucks. And I think it was on sale for, I want to say 11 and change. I could be wrong about that, but it was 25% off. And we'll be picking that up eventually, just it hasn't happened yet. I'm kinda curious because I've seen a couple of thumbnails popping up for videos on YouTube about speculation on the next DLC for Planet Zoo. And I'm like, wait, what? We're getting another one already? That seems kinda soon. And if memory serves, which it doesn't always, more often than not it fails, I seem to remember them doing one last year. Maybe a week out from Christmas? So now I'm like, huh. So I'm curious what's gonna happen there. Because somebody had a thumbnail speculating on if we were getting snowy owls. I don't know why specifically snowy owls, but they were kind of like, hey, maybe we'll get this. I do know some people are feeling like we're gonna get more flying creatures. Since, oh! Maple syrup. The tappers do work, friends. How about that? What can I do with the maple syrup? What do I do with this? Can I put it in here? No. And that's working. Maybe we cook with it. Or maybe we give it as a gift. Now, I have found that some artisan products you can gift and some you can't. I'm kind of curious to see how much it's worth, actually. Let's see how much that's worth. Like, right now, I've made, like, all kinds of jam or jelly or whatever. Can't gift it. The mayo I made, couldn't gift it. I made yogurt, I could gift that, which I was like, huh? I was like, you'll let me gift the yogurt, but I can't gift this. I can make sake and gift it. But I had some kind of like pale ale beer and couldn't gift that. And I was like, huh? So I'm thinking maybe it's just not, maybe the gifting ability on all of the things isn't in yet? I don't know. But I was like really confused as to why I could give some things and not others. For the time being, until I find out otherwise, I'm just gonna like chalk it up to early access. And it just not being in yet. That sounds like a fair assumption right now. And is probably more or less the case. Is what I'm gonna go with there. We'll see. But I am intrigued to see if we do end up getting a pre-Christmas DLC. Like, I wouldn't think we would because we just got Twilight Pack. But I don't know. I kind of want to start a franchise with the spinning wheel of building Doom. I kind of wanna. I have a feeling we're gonna go bankrupt real fucking quick. That's what I feel like, but I also feel like that's gonna be one hell of a hot disaster, but, you know, also you can't look away kind of thing. But then again, it might not. It might work out. But, I am considering doing that. I don't know when. That could end up being like a late night thing. I don't know. It could also end up being a YouTube thing. I'm not sure. Make sure you guys are following the YouTube channel because sometimes I'll do stuff that we don't do on stream that will pop up over there. So make sure that you're subscribed over there. It's free. It's the same name as the channel here, NiseyBGN. More often than not, 9 times out of 10, it's mostly the live streams getting archived over there. So if you had to duck out in the middle of a live stream or whatever and didn't come back or missed coming back before the VOD disappeared, they are archived on the YouTube channel. They're usually in their playlists. For some reason, it doesn't show all of the available playlists, like right on the main screen for me. At least, like, I have to actually slide over and like look at all of the playlists, or just click on all videos. You know, that also works. But we've got that. And, you know, sometimes if we're working on art projects that I need, like, time is of the essence on, that I need to get done. Where is it? Damn it. Depth perception. Like, sometimes we'll do some stuff off stream for some projects, and I'll slide those in over there as well. So you never know what might pop up over there as I have time to do stuff. I don't think you have anything new, Concerned Monkey. Some of these eggplant seeds, but they're fall. And I don't think there's a you like always have these two. I don't think there's a difference between your price and Sam's price. I'm pretty sure you guys are the same. And I don't really want to blow that much money on that right now. He's kind of like, Hat Mouse is what I sort of equate him to. He sells some hats, but he also sells more than just hats, too. He apparently also sells a panda costume. Oh, do you think we have to be in the panda costume to get access to that area with the panda? Probably not. That's probably ridiculous, but I don't know. I could almost... See, he didn't light up green, so I was not close enough to him. I could almost see that being a thing. Almost. Oh, so let's see. We could get chickens, ducks. That's a duck. What is this? That's some kind of goose. I think. Oh no, not a goose. Oh, that's the top of its head. I thought this black squiggle was the top of his head. That's a quail, I think. And a peacock. Peacock's cute. I think we have to upgrade our barn. Excuse me. Excuse me much. Before we'd have to upgrade like the coop like past level 1, I think, to get anything other than a chicken. There's cows. Cows are barn level 1. There's also potentially goats and pigs and sheep. I don't know what the hell this is. This looks like a lemur. What is this? A fox? A raccoon? I don't know what this is. You can get a horse, and there's llamas, apparently. Although I don't know what the llamas give you. I don't know. Alright, let's drop off the bug. And we'll drop off the flower. I'm holding on to that to make honey with it. Alright, so stone. Let's take our stone. And I'm gonna make some pathways here. I'm just gonna make a bunch because stone's in abundance. We can always get more stone. What do I need for the scarecrow? Wood and trash. Alright. Wood. Trash. Alright. And let me drop you there. And then I want that. Okay. So. Trying to work out potential thing here. So in my other farm, I'm like right up on the edge because I didn't see the point in doing a different pathway in between, and I kind of felt like that was taking up space, but alright, so if that sits there, alright, this thing one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then if we go, if you're too far away, it'll tell you you can't use the item there, even though you can. So if we, there is a larger sprinkler. But that takes materials that we don't have yet. So, I mean, if we set you there, right? Then the next sprinkler would be 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Right? Or am I wrong? So I put you there. See, that would be... That would cover that. And that would cover that. But this guy's off. See what I mean? This would have to be here. They would have to... overlap. Right? So if you went there, and you went there, so then to make that overlap there, and then you so we would have to make this scarecrow, or our only scarecrow really, because even the fancy scarecrow only covers like the ordinary scarecrow covers the same number of tiles. So we'd have to go like something like that. I mean, yeah, we're losing a square. Well, 1, 2, 3. We're losing 4 squares of sprinkler space, but I think that's kind of how we're gonna have to do it if we want to use the sprinklers and still keep everybody in scarecrow range, right? So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's gonna be something that we can't really set up yet. I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that will fit in there, right? So 1, 2. So inside is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you actually will have to slide over. Like, we can't do this until fall. But at least now we have an idea of how that layout's gonna have to go. So I'm gonna leave that one sit there as my example, so I don't forget what the hell we did. Because it's me after all. probably will. Alright, well, let's see. We've got some energy still. So let's do some fishing here for a second. Might as well. See if we get something other than a shrimp and a crayfish. You never know. Certain fish seem to pop up in certain areas at different times of the year, kind of also similar to Stardew. And I know I'm using that reference a lot, but I think that's a reference that people might know more. I do know for some reason in winter there seems to be a bug or something with trying to fish in the ocean. We got a shrimp. Because no matter what I do down there, I'm starting to catch something and I just can't reel it in. It's snapping the line like every time. Sometimes almost immediately. But they did say they definitely weren't done with winter yet. Events aside, they definitely weren't done. They said you can still, you know, go about your business and things. But winter's the least polished of the seasons. So do, you know, early access and all that, do remember. We got another crayfish. I think we have until like 2200, 2400. So like, what was that, midnight? They seem to be doing military time. So 17, I believe, is 5 p.m. I believe. The registers at the craft store were always in military time. I'm like, what the fuck time is it? Another no. Another crayfish. Alright, oh, well, we got a bronze star. Shrimpy. And 2 cray-crays. Alright, I really need to buy some lighting for the farm, but just haven't quite gotten there yet. Oh, fishing. Level 2. We've gotten 1 skill point. Our energy has increased, our max energy has increased by 3. And we've learned how to make sashimi. However, we don't have a kitchen, so we can't actually make it yet. But it's there for when we can, apparently. You know, after we buy all of the kitchen utensils. Like, you have to buy a cooking pot or something, and an oven, and a grill, and knives, and a ceramic bowl. Like after you upgrade the house, you still have to buy all of the things to cook with. So, good news, we're ready to launch our Kickstarter campaign, but we can't do it without you. Come by the museum so we can launch it together. I don't know why I need to be there, but okay. I'll get right on that. Eventually. But you see, crops need to be watered first, sir. Oh, we have our first pepper! We have our first little pepper growing. I can't zoom in to show you any closer, but see him? He's right there. Oh, we got a baby pepper. Yay! Looks like a bell pepper. I don't remember what I planted where. So that's fun. I mean, we could put signs on it, but I think these are the blueberry bushes. But you know, I don't see a good spot to stick one. I'd probably like have to like stick it down here or something, but on this, if we do that, like if we do this setup, then the sign's gonna be in the way. It'll be right in the middle of the walkway. And with my brain, I rather like the adventure of what the fuck did I plant here until it, you know, finishes growing. Sometimes I can figure it out by the way the leaves look. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes I don't. Like, I feel like this is either cranberry or blueberry, but since it's summer, I feel like that's actually blueberry. I don't know what this is. This might be hot peppers? I want to say? Or is this the hot peppers? No, these are the hot peppers, because they're starting to grow. What the fuck did we put there? I don't remember. Somebody's tomatoes. I think these are the tomatoes? Maybe? So those are the bell peppers. I think these are the blueberries. I think these are the tomatoes. Or is this the okra? This might be okra. This is either okra or hot peppers. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't remember where I put what. You guys might remember. Well, what the fuck is this? Is this the tomatoes? I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't fucking know. Oh, I forgot to see how much our damn maple syrup was. We sold it. I think we only made like 300 for the day. So, although we didn't sell a whole lot, so it was probably like 2 something. Next up, we'll have to figure out if we can give it as a gift. These are sunflowers. I know that. I remember that because we just planted those. I believe this is corn. I don't fucking know what you are. Somebody's melons, right? Somebody's a melon. Maybe you're the melons. I think I bought the melons. Oh, I hope I had money to buy melons. Because they take a while. This is corn, though. Can't remember if the corn carries over into fall. I feel like it might. I know the hot peppers, like the jalapeno, whatever the hell they are that we're growing. Not the bell peppers, the spicy ones. Those carry over into fall. So I found that out by accident. Alright, you're still... So we gathered that yesterday. Alright, so it's been 1 overnight so far. If we're gonna keep track on that. We need to upgrade our axe so we can get this sucker out of here. First axe upgrade. Is it first or is it second? I feel like it's first. Gets rid of that. Alright, you're still working on things. I don't have anything to put in you right now. So we're gonna go on another foraging run. See what we can find. Yeah, so if you miss catching that stuff, you still lose the energy. So if you're really short on energy, maybe not do that. I'm also trying to work my way to the bath house area so that we can try to get some energy back here for the day. I mean, you can eat if you have the food. Alright, so he has some of the stuff that that the furniture store has. And that the clothing store has. I don't know if it's the same prices though. He might be a fraction cheaper. But don't quote me on that. I haven't had the oh, this is their bathhouse. Okay. I haven't had the forethought to actually write it down and compare. I should. We're gonna chill here for a minute. Try to get some energy back. Alright, what time is it? 6:14. Is she done?
I have no idea.
Alright, if she is, do you want to pull that out of the oven and start preheat?
Okay.
4 to 5. Alright, get a little bit of energy back since it's a little bit early in the day, and we'll finish our foragey run. And we'll see about if we don't see anything to forage, we might try to fish up by the temple for a minute. See what we can find up there. And we might or we might just wait to fish to the end of the day. We still have quite a fair amount of ground to cover. I know we still need to get back in and work on healing our ocean sites, but I kind of need some more food for that. Like, it's not too bad to run up here to the bathhouse when we're working on the farm, but when we're in the middle of the ocean, it's kind of a pain in the ass to run back and forth at times. Well, I know this isn't my property. Why, yes, I am going to kick all of your trees and see what falls out of them. That's totally normal, right? I'm also gonna rummage through your trash while you're sitting there drinking wine. I'm a figment of your drunk imagination. That must be one heck of a vintage you've got there. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. Red Admiral. Oh, right. We were supposed to stop by. We have to stop by the museum. I forgot. That quick. That quick. I forgot. That's alright. We're heading there. He didn't tell me what time to show up. He just said show up. So that's all your faults. Farm comes first, yo. Crops aren't gonna wait for just anyone. Hey, Nisey, good to see you here. We're all waiting for Scott to arrive. Obviously. Since he's the one missing. This is a really bad habit of his. Well, I mean, you know, you didn't tell me what time to arrive, so you could have just been waiting on me. He wasn't that much later than me. Though I don't know why we all had to be here. What's he looking for? Well, almost everyone. I invited Lily too, but she said very unlikely. Well, if she said very unlikely, then that's the polite way of saying, yeah, no. I'm still not sure why I'm here, or if this... What did you call it? Pig starter? Oh, shit. Pig starter, Mare. Right, pig starter. I'm not sure if this idea of yours will work. You say other people will give us money to build the museum, but why would other people care about our little museum? It's so little. You underestimate the power of crowdfunding, Mare. There are tons of successful crowdfunding campaigns. This is going to be one of them. I still don't get it, but I'm just going to trust you. Well, really, Mare, you got nothing to lose, because if the campaign fails, it just means we won't get a museum built, that's all. Or a bigger museum. It is okay to trust him, right? Yes, Mare, I've personally looked over everything and done my research. It should be fairly risk-free for us. We're already on our way to building an expanded museum, but if this campaign is successful, we can make it even better than the original plan. When, Millie? When this campaign is successful. Alright, only one thing left to do. Time to officially launch this campaign. Macy, will you take a photo of this momentous moment? Oh, that's a mouthful. Will do. Okay, everyone, huddle up, and 3, 2, 1, smile. We're about as far from each other as we can be. Alright, and here we go. There it is. We're live. Now all we have to do is sit back and wait for 1 week and see what we've got. Thanks for all your help, Nisey. This doesn't mean you should stop donating to the museum, though. We'll always welcome anything you have for us. Uh-huh. Okay. You're still not gonna pay me for them, though. Right, so we had to take time out of our day to come down here and just... Well, I guess it didn't really deduct time from us, but... We really didn't do anything. We stood for a photo. That was pretty much it. No. Oh, dragonfly. Dragonfly, why you gotta do me like that? We'll kick some trash cans. Let's see, we should probably do a beach run. Probably. Let's see, what do we got down here? Flower. Oh, there's a shallot up there. Yay, it lit up green. Means we actually had it within net range. More trash. We've already turned that in. Alright, where's that? Oh, there was a flower next to it. I didn't see the flower. Well, bonus then. Alright, these guys never have anything good in their trash whatsoever. Like, never. Or at least not yet that I've encountered. Oh, dragonfly. No. I thought I had you lit up for a second. Dragonfly and I, man. That's okay, because we got a soldier beetle. Ha! Nope. Dang it. Like, I will catch you one of these days. Ooh, double. It multiplied in the net. How did that happen? Spooky. No, we have a talent point. Skill point. That has a chance of doubling our catch. Alright, so. What do we got here? More compost. Coffee is like 100 squiggles. And I don't really want to spend the money on coffee. So we're going to have a ton of crops that we're going to need to plant for fall. So I want to start making sure that we are planning for that. Get this sandstone. Turn it into glass, I guess. Alright, so we'll just finish up our run along the beach. See what we got down here. If anything. Like hit this right. Oh, what's that? Another whelk. Okay. I did not find these whelks in my other game that I remember. I guess that should be the key phrase, that I remember. A lady beetle. I guess ladybug. I don't know why they call it lady beetle. I guess why not? Alright. And we'll run this way. So scheduled for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we may or may not have a stream. If we do, it'll be a surprise stream. Oh, our inventory's full. It'll be a surprise to me too. If we... I'm gonna drop the compost, right? It'll be a surprise to me if we end up doing one, I guess. I thought I saw two things up here. Am I crazy? Where was it? Oh, that's what I saw. We'll see. If we do anything tomorrow, it'll be later, and it will be working on the chicken ornament for my mom. And we are completely out of inventory space. Alright. Friday will be Planet Zoo at some point. We might try to go a little bit early on Friday, just so you know. The husband and our friend are planning on doing something around 6 because that's the way this week is just working out. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit early. Emphasis on the phrase try. If I don't manage to go a little bit early, then it'll be a shorter stream, just so you guys are aware for tomorrow. Saturday, I am on the WoW Challenges podcast. So we've got that going on. We're doing our prediction show for Dragonflight. If you guys have any predictions on what challenges you think will be the most successful or will have the most max level challengers, or the first challenge to get a max level challenger, go ahead and by all means send those predictions into the podcast at wildchallenges.com for the email, or you can direct message me or Lita or any of the mods, really, if you're having trouble getting a hold of one of us. You can Facebook message it in. You can even leave a comment. I had started a poll on the WoW Challenges YouTube channel and for the community tab. We'll see if that kicks up any response. I don't know if it will. But yeah, you know, we'll see. See what happens. Alright, I'm going to drop that in there. Now, I don't remember if we've turned in one of these dragonflies before, so let's go and check. And then Sunday and Monday we'll be doing art as normal, as far as I am aware. The schedule should settle back down into normalcy, and we'll be trying to work our butts off on that chicken, or work our fingers off, really. And because I still have my dad's to do, and I'm still working on Russell's. We might work on his on stream, or at least the one he knows about, if it comes to it. Because if I have time, I was considering trying to cover my ass and do something for his mom and his aunt, but I honestly don't know if they're gonna be here. Like, I really don't know. They don't commit to plans, so I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna worry about it that much. We'll see. Oh, I missed you. I ran by you like 4 times. Didn't register that you were there. Alright, so I'm thinking that's gonna do it for today, because I am starving, and since husband and I are eating together, I should probably go feed him. Since he's gonna be helping me do a lot of dishes later tonight and tomorrow. You guys have a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Whatever your Thanksgiving looks like. Even if it's just friends, or even if you're just sitting there eating lasagna like Zortz and his sister and his dad are gonna be. Whatever it is, whatever you guys are eating, whatever you're doing. Have a good day tomorrow if I don't see you. We're gonna try, but if I don't. Be safe over Black Friday weekend. Getting into an argument or a fight over a sale item isn't worth it. Please pack your patience if you're going to be heading out to any of the Black Friday sales. Patience while driving, patience while shopping, patience while, you know, standing in line. Retail workers are human beings as well. Let's not treat them in a demeaning manner. You know, it's a different ballgame when you're on the other side of the counter. Let's just, you know, try not to make people's days more difficult than they're already going to be, just because you're in a mood. So, you know, just try, okay? Everybody's dealing with shit. So be safe out there over the weekend if you're braving the stores. I'm not. I think the most thing we might do is maybe go to Ace Hardware to see if we can get gloves for him. And that's the extent of it. And that's our local Ace Hardware, so we don't think that's going to be that much of a zoo in our tiny ass town. So, yeah, just stay safe out there. And hey, if you want to pop by the podcast Saturday night, that would be awesome. Over on the WoW Challenges Twitch page. If not, then that's cool too. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for Planet Zoo. And we'll be working on our frog house. We got golden poison frog, I think. We got our first exhibit animal when we spun the wheel last week, so that's exciting. So we got that we're going to be working on. So yeah, so you guys have a good day. Have a good day tomorrow. And I hope to see you Friday for some Planet Zoo. We might see you tomorrow. Remember to follow the places down below on the About page or whatever. All the socially links. And until we're together again. Oh, wait, you know what? Is anybody streaming? Hang on. Let me see. Is anybody on my list streaming? Oh, you know what? We're gonna go see Zortz. Zortz went to go do Bannerlord. Okay, so hang on before you all leave. We'll go see Zortz. if I can spell it right. Yeah, there we go. We'll go say hi to Zortz. He's doing Bannerlord. We'll give Zortz some love. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for Zoo, or Friday for Zoo. Or maybe late night tomorrow for some needle felting arty action. We'll see. So yeah, have a good one, you guys.